Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Leonidas Triple G, this time with not a Warframe video, not a Dauntless video, but a little demo I played of the little game called Kingdom Hearts. Now, I've been a fan of Kingdom Hearts for quite a while now. I played the 1 and the 2 on PSP, and I've seen the game change a lot during the years. I think the first game was the one I enjoyed the most because Sora, the main character, looked a little bit more like the Disney characters, had those big feet and those big hands. And of course over the years they changed it, and it now looks like Final Fantasy smashed together with Disney characters. Still, the thing I really enjoy the most is the universes and the gameplay, the fighting gameplay of the game. I mean, I've played fighting games for all my life, and this is one of those systems that just it just clicks. It's easy to use, it's easy to get into it, and I enjoy myself. I don't have to try too hard to make the system work, and then of course you can use several specials depending on your character and the characters that you're playing with, and that's a really fun way to play any game, and I really enjoy Kingdom Hearts. Now, for the purpose of this demo, I had two chapters that I could try. The first one is the boring one. It introduces you to the story, it introduces you to what's going on. Basically it's the same thing. Organization 13 is doing something bad and you have to stop them. They're taking over the universes, but the way they describe the story, and you have to realize this is a game for children. It's not for adults. The way they describe the story is just so boring, so cryptic, so complicated. Even instead of saying, you're a good guy, these are the bad guys, go get them. It's not that straightforward. It's very Japanese in that way. So the first one I tried was for Olympus. That gives you an understanding of what's going on and the mechanics and the new system that's implemented. I enjoyed it. I think it's okay. I didn't like the prologue, the story. But once I got to play with it, it just brings back all those good memories of, you and Donald and Goofy going at it. And you have several new abilities, like, you can run up walls this time, and you can use columns to spin you around. I couldn't really do that. I didn't understand exactly how that was worked, but, it wasn't something that you just had to master at the get-go. But it was fun. Especially in the end when I get to fight the final boss. It's one of those instances where David meets Goliath, and you have this quick time event. You have this mechanic, this order of things that you have to do in order to beat him. And that's really cool. That's really cool. On the downside, like I said, the story, but also the character animation and the character interactions seems like they were all recorded in different instances and then mashed it all together. You can feel that the actors weren't together doing this thing. Somebody just said the lines and they interpreted the lines and then they put it all together. And even in the animation, Goofy does one thing, then there's a moment, and then Donald replies, and then there's a moment, and then there's this little instance between their interactions that doesn't feel very natural. On the other hand, on the second chapter that I played, which is the toy box, the toy box is of course of Toy Story. I was amazed to see how far the gaming industry even has progressed, because the first cutscenes really look just like the movie. They look just like the Toy Story movie, the first one, and this is in real time. And also the interaction of the characters was a lot better. The dialogues, the animation, they were a lot more polished. I don't know if the first one was bad because it was the demo, so they didn't polish it enough, or just because they now have Pixar involved. So this part, which is quite essential center, Pixar was just better than the others. I enjoyed it immensely. The fighting gameplay is a lot more extensive on this one, because you already have all the powers and you can switch characters and all that. Not switch characters, but switch abilities. And it's overall the two demos, the Olympus one, the toy box one, You know, it took me over 2 hours to finish them, so it's a real big chunk of the game. I mean, if this is only a part of the game, I can see that the game has got to have like, you know, 30, 40 hours or something. If you want to be a completionist, probably even more. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I think that if you enjoy the other ones and you're a die-hard fan, you should definitely try this one. I had a blast. I recommend everyone to try the demo. It's now free on PS4, and you know, just watch the video. Tell me what you think, what you liked, what you didn't like. Thanks for watching, and have a great game, guys.